I have not seen Jeopardy in a quite a bit in a long time. I haven't even heard much about Jeopardy since A-Rod was doing Jeopardy. Fuck Aaron Rodgers
Check
though.
out the swag though.
Yo, yo, it's a four hot show. Time to make it grow. Like she said, go. It's Millie in the gully, and we the talking goats. Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 5, Four Hot Podcast. Four Hot being four highs on top. Talking Mount Rushmore's, ladies and gentlemen. I am him, Fernando Macias, the man, the myth, and legend himself beside me.
JM, check out the swag juice. Barry's gloves, hat, just anything I could find in my closet. Pretty much, I just put on.
Shout out to the Bears, though. They're making moves in free agency. Big things coming, my boy Justin. MVP season. You heard it here first. I'm calling it right now. But we're not talking about football today, Jay. Are we? We're not talking football.
Shout out Chi-Town though.
We are talking a little bit about beef today, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, Jay. This is one of my I love drama. I really do.
Dude, I love rap beefs, man. They get so competitive. It goes bar for bar. See who is the better competitor. Who wants it more? Who has the fire?
Most of the time, it's not bar for bar. It's just the drama, Jay. I want the
Yes,
fucking
sometimes.
headline. I want to see what news, who says what about what. And
Sometimes it's gossip. It's
most of
just
the times motherfuckers win because they're TMZ. It's a
I
shame.
know.
It's a shame. It's a shame. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be talking about rap beef. Throughout all of history of rap, as I can remember, people always like to hate on each other. God knows why. There's always a little bit of hate. There's beef
There's a
everywhere.
lot of jealousy involved.
Uh, what?
Some I'll talk about in my Mount Rushmore.
Who knows? Who knows where it's all going to go? And we're going to continue to talk about it. And who do you think is the first rap beef that you can remember, Jay?
The first one, I think it started in a hip hop show, was Melly Mel, I
No, no,
think,
I'm not talking about the first one all the time. I'm talking about what you can remember.
that I
Me,
could
me,
remember.
me personally, like the
I
first
know,
one,
you know what it is. It's 50 and Ja. That's the first one I remember.
I remember too. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say that as well.
And it was just a fucking ass whooping.
Man, hey, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I always got a little vest on. Shout out to 50, man. 50 Cent wearing a fucking bulletproof vest. How's my
Dude, but they kind of gangbanged Ja Rule there. It was kind of like the whole industry
There was no
over
Vaseline.
Ja Rule.
You see what I did there? No Vaseline.
Yeah. I mean, 50
Yeah, that I
Interscope.
mean, it was. Hey, some rap beefs are sometimes they're not competitive, and sadly, that rap beef 50's been dominating, and he still is. Like last time we talked about it, he's still embarrassing job buying a couple of front row tickets.
It reminds me of another certain recent rap beef, kind of recent,
Who?
where me got embarrassed by my man Drizzy Drake.
Hey,
Can you even name his diss song that Meek did?
was it a war? Something war?
No,
Something?
but there was another one, the first one.
It wasn't war. He made
No,
two.
that came out way later. He had another one.
Warpaint. Warpaint was the good one.
Yeah, War was a good one. Warfare was a good one.
Yeah, something war was the good one. Damn, you're
But it
right.
was the other one right after back to back, I think. And
No,
that shit
no, it
just
wasn't right
flopped.
after back to back. It took him a while. It took him a couple days. It wasn't right after.
I don't remember this.
But hey, we'll talk about that soon. But there's other rappies, like stupid ones, like Takashi versus Trippy Red. Who the fuck gives a fuck about that rap beat, man?
I mean, yeah, we were just reading some, and it's like Lauren Hill against Wyclef. Like, what kind of beef was that? What did they do? They're not shooting each other on the
You
street.
know who I get mad at? The fucking Joe Budden versus God knows who beat. Joe Budden versus Nick
Dude,
Cannon.
Joe Budden has beef with everybody.
Bro. But all I swear to God, the only song he's ever made is Pump, pump it up, pump. That's
Bro,
it.
that song was everywhere, man. That shit still pumps me up.
Hey, it was all because it was on You Got Served, in my opinion. If it wasn't on You Got Served, it ain't a hit.
It was on Madden.
Because it was on You Got Served first. If it wasn't on You Got Served, it ain't a hit.
Dude, do you remember the video? He comes out the TV.
No, I don't
The
even.
girls are watching.
I cannot recall the video, to be honest.
I watch it every day.
Hey,
My favorite video.
Jordan always taking shots at my boy Logic. I don't appreciate that. Even though Logic ain't as hot as his prime, he should have stayed retired and done a little podcast like everyone is nowadays. But
I mean, it's hard to talk shit about a rapper that's better than you. Like Logic is clearly he has a better legacy in terms of rap. I mean,
100%.
so how do you even talk shit about someone saying put the mic down when he's better than you?
He has a mic, man. Because he has a mic, man. You know how it is. Everyone talks shit. Everyone talks shit. So continuing on. Fuck. What is your So again, what would be your Mount Rushmore, Jay?
Look, there's a lot that I have that I didn't
Let's
put
talk
on my
about
Mount
it.
Rushmore.
Let's talk
about it. There's one. It's my boy M against MGK. That's my number one rap beat of all time because Eminem is my favorite artist, and he finally got challenged by a real rapper. Okay.
How would you feel if during the edits, instead of applause, there's some boobs towards your suggestion?
Go ahead. I don't
care. How you gonna pick MGK versus M? First of all, how not
hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Two fucking white boys from the trailer parks. Come on, Jay. I don't care about race, but come on.
They were going bar for bar.
Name one bar that MGK said. Let's talk about it.
No, he has some good lines in there. He said, "The real Slim Shady can't stand up." Come on, you don't get it? Knees weak of old age. The real Slim Shady.
His beard is weird.
Okay, that one wasn't that good, but he has a couple other ones. He said, "You're so into the oldie, you stand yourself."
Bro, he was basically on Eminem's dick, basically saying, I can't be with you. You're too great. You're too good of a rapper. And
no,
then
how do you
M said, yes, I am. Then M on Killshot said, yes, I am. You can never touch this.
Right, but it was good. And we even know we had debates before of saying who won. You don't even know if like, do you agree Eminem won? I think looking at it now, you would think that he won because of what MGK's been doing. They had to switch careers. But at the time, it was like, oh shit, M just got punched in the mouth. And here comes his reply.
Well, Young Thug said MGK won. So
did you just read that? You just read that on Complex? I remember reading that.
Well, if Thugger said he won, Thugger said he won. I don't know. So MGK versus M, you got on your Mount Rushmore beeps in all the rap games.
That is my number one favorite beef, personally. For me,
of course, because this is ours. This is ours. Go ahead, Jay. Go.
Follow. Okay, let me go. Let me go for the next one. My second favorite artist. This one he takes an L. Drake against Push. Look, bar for bar, I think Drake handled himself well. I think the W freestyle was a very good response to Infrared. However, the information was just too strong from Push's side, talking about Drake's son, revealing that he has a son. And I guess that gives him the W. In my eyes, I think he's just fucking snitching. Also, I don't think he's a big time drug dealer either. I mean, how you selling drugs, but you're making raps and you're rich?
In my eyes, Pusha needs to write a thank you letter or note every Thanksgiving to Jay Prince for supposedly telling Drake, nah, don't release this one It's gonna do too much damage. Drake
I
had
don't
it
know,
ready.
dude.
We
Drake,
know, Jay. We know. We were there. We weren't there.
I'm still waiting for that track to leak.
One day. One fucking day. I don't give a fuck if we're like old day. Shit.
Yeah,
What Drake when Drake passes away, all his fucking unleaked albums, you know that shit happens.
yeah. I know, man. I'm surprised it hasn't dropped yet. Like not even a little bit. But dude,
And I agree. Duppy freestyle was better, but that fucking push up and the way he fucking fuck man, the way he got the picture of Drake in the blackface.
yeah, it's like who is this guy? Is he fucking Nardwar? Come finding all this
Fucking
old
nerd.
shit. Like, how did he get? How is he the
Like,
only person that got that?
like
Like,
Drake was even surprised. Like Drake was like, fuck.
Push was just waiting, man. He was just waiting for a
Bro,
response.
exactly. That piece of shit, like, that's the only reason he was relevant during that time period or still is any type of relevant. Because
A
he
lot of
fucking,
people still say that he's dropping classic albums, but
I don't
he's
think,
not popular.
no, he's not. Like, it's those people that are persistent on saying he's like a lyrical machine or whatever, but
Yeah.
or
Okay. Well,
like you gotta be in tune with the no, it's not. It's not. Push
but
ain't
he made Drake become a better dad. That's so.
Drake become a dad. You mean he made Drake? Fuck! He's so
Oh,
disappointed.
and also the stuff he said about 40.
Six,
I
six,
mean that
tick, tick, tick.
how much time he got that voice? Sick, sick. Come on, that's kind of fucked up, right? But
It's super fucked up. It's super fucked up. Like, come
I don't
on.
know. I really wish my boy Drake would have went in.
Well, I really, yeah. Like I said, you gotta be thanking James J Prince.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
just
how Jay Prince got all this power in this fucking industry and in the boxing industry too. Jay Prince got a lot of pull. Shout out to Jay Prince. Hopefully he puts us on one day.
fuck Jay Prince.
Don't say that. We're never gonna blow up to that.
That's my second one though. My third one, Nas and Hove, the two biggest rappers from New York. Come on, Ether. It's become a fucking verb now. People say that. Is it a verb? Is that what you call it? Like he got ethered.
Yeah, I think you're true.
I think that's a verb. Okay, but anyway, Jay Z Takeover. That was a great song too, and he really went all out going after New York. Even went after Mobb Deep. It's even produced by Kanye West back when Kanye was not relevant in terms of rapping.
I know my boy you was just producing.
Two good tracks right there. Classic.
But it's
I think
not
the narrative has kind of changed. I think people think that Jay Z won now before everyone picked Nas.
well, that's what I was gonna say. It's not necessarily viewed as who won necessarily with their tracks. On this one, some people view Jay-Z because he became bigger. Is Jay-Z something like yourself is the greatest rapper of all time. So because he has that claim, some people just automatically give him the win.
Yeah, and also Nas signed to Def Jam, which Jay Z owned. So and that was a couple years after. So it's kind of like,
Exactly. That's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
Jay-Z won based off the power and the success. But
he
if
may
we
have lost
go
the
based
battle, but he won the war.
exactly. There you go. There you go. That's a perfect analogy for that one.
Okay, do you want my fourth one?
Oh, well, I was gonna appreciate Ether a little bit more because
Okay, go ahead.
one of the hottest tracks ever. Hey, if we go and do a Mount Rushmore of just diss tracks, I'm gonna have to say I have Ether on there. His should definitely be on anyone's Mount Rushmore of diss tracks because he said it all. He dissed Jay on how he looks, on how he acted, on how he wanted to be. He just came after him. Come
No,
on.
for sure I would have Ether there, but I would also have Takeover on there.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, the song is just way better. It's Jim Morrison, it's the Doors, that sample that Kanye puts on. That Ether beat is trash, bro.
I agree. But see, it's what you want. It's what you want to hear. Nas just how he delivered it and everything just tore Jay apart.
I think he was just really mean.
Hey, But would you disagree? Hey, if you're writing a rap against Hove, that's what you would say, is it not? That's
Yeah,
exactly
true.
what you'd say.
He had to edit some of it too. He said some meaner shit, but
I bet he did.
people made him edit
Hey,
it.
I just want to imagine what Nas would be capable of doing now if he did that just with the added stuff. How much Nas would add? Because come on, you gotta give credit to Nas on that. I like Ether better than Takeover. I would have Takeover would be top 10 for me. It's not in my Mount Rushmore.
What about Rap
Maybe
Devil?
we'll
What would you
talk
put?
about that. We'll talk about that on another day in the future. But go
Would you
ahead,
put
Jay.
Rap Devil in your top 10?
Huh?
Would you put Rap Devil in your top 10 diss tracks? Okay, number 4, I got LL Cool J versus Cannabis, the Cannabis Man. He said,
Oh,
"Give me that fucking mic from your arm." LL said, "What?"
come on, man. You got to give more context to everyone because the younger crowd is not going to know this.
Okay, so
Not
let
one
me tell you
bit.
guys.
Hey,
Cannabis
some
was
people
up.
don't even know LL Cool J nowadays. I was talking to a couple kids the other day, and they just know him from the one song. Mama said, "Knock you out." That's
Dude,
it. That's all they know. LL off.
I'm sure a lot of people don't know Cannabis then.
Oh,
But look,
go
okay,
ahead.
so
Go ahead.
Cannabis was an upcoming rapper, freestyle rapper. He had a big following, a big name back in 97. LL was the GOAT at the time. He even came up with the term GOAT. And that's where all the rappers get it from. Cannabis tried to get on the track with him. LL thought he was dissing him. And then LL came back, attacked him. And then Cannabis came back with the second round KO. I think Cannabis won, in my opinion. However, nobody knows who Cannabis is. And a lot of people know who LL is. So who really wins? It's one of those things. Just because you lose the battle, you can still always win the war because of longevity and success.
Well, I mean, of course, I'll put other two tracks. I'll put out more. Cannabis. Hey, that was his biggest hit ever, in my opinion.
It was. That was it. His album fucking flopped.
And that's it. And
And
that's
he had so much like potential in the beginning. Like everyone was hyping him up. He was supposed to be like 50 or Snoop with his debut.
So it was like like a rap prodigy, basically. Exactly like you said, a rap prodigy.
Yeah, he just
Hey, I know you're on here. He was supposed to be Kendrick. He was supposed to be Kendrick.
yeah, but I can't even name his first album. Like that ain't no Good Kid, Mad City.
I,
It's
so
not
I'm
even
saying he was
not
supposed to
even
be that.
close.
He's
I know.
never nothing. Because like you said, no one even knows him nowadays. He's just if you do know of him, some people will go back to and say he's the guy that beefed with LL. And like you said, his song was better, but LL was way more successful because no one knows Cannabis.
Yeah.
Name a song, go.
Second round KO. That's the only song I know. But you know what? He gave LL another L.
Oh,
That's triple L's.
are you
Those
sure
are bars right there,
are
boy.
you not a part-time rapper yourself, Jay? Are you sure about this?
Dude, have you heard our intro?
Shout out to Jay for the intro and out
Hey. Oh
and the
yeah, outro.
outro.
I haven't got that far into the episode to watch
Oh,
the outro yet.
I
Hey,
can't.
make sure you guys like and subscribe. All right.
Exactly.
Don't be a
Facts.
hater.
So go ahead. Name your Mount Rushmore again, Jay. Say it
Yep.
again.
Okay. So again, to recap, Eminem MGK is my number one. Pusha T Drake number two. Nas and Hove number three. LL and Cannabis. That is my top four.
Let me go off with mine, and I'm gonna start with I think the only one I agree with you, or that we agree, what we both have on our Mount Rushmore, that's gonna be Nas versus Hov. And that's why I had to give credit to Nas and Ether because it's in my like I said, it'll be on my Mount Rushmore in the future when we go Mount Rushmore of diss tracks. It'll be on mine because Nas did a great track, but like how we just referred to Cannabis and LL, Nas
You
might
know,
win the battle, Hov won the war. Go
you know
ahead.
what we didn't talk about? Jay-Z actually responded to Ether with a song called Super Ugly. and he talks about how he left condoms in his baby seat, and then Jay-Z's mom said, "Hey, you got to apologize because that's a little too far." But it wasn't even that good of a track, so it's
I was about to say the only good
like
is that.
yeah, and it's just
But
like
it
you're
was a
just
headline.
reaching
It was
now.
a
You're just
headline.
reaching. Yeah.
It was a headline. The beefs, a lot of the beefs, it's they're known for headlines, and that's how it is. You love it. I
Yeah.
mean, nowadays it's more about clickbait type shit. But back in the day, it was a headline. You had to
Yeah.
see it somewhere. You had to
Do you
get
know do you know Nas took 6 months to reply? That would never happen nowadays. Now it would be like you got like 2 days to reply, you're gonna get roasted on Twitter. Like you cannot wait 6 months to
exactly.
reply.
That's why it was so crazy when Drake made back to back. And that's going to my next one.
All right.
We got Drake versus Meek. And like I said, that's why it was so wild when Drake put out back to back after putting out Charged Up already, which I thought, all right, come on, this can't be it. This is a little something like, dun, dun. Hey, but to me, now that I listen to it, it's like one of those scary movie type shit. Michael Myers and Jason coming after you, about to get you. You know what I'm talking about. I know you
Yeah,
the horror
and
movies too, man.
you know what? Meek you just took the biggest elder. He had an opportunity to reply right after Charged Up. Drake waited, and he said, "Okay, here's the smoke."
Back to back, which you yourself has said is probably Drake's greatest song in
It's
general.
my favorite Drake song because when I used to go to the bar and the clubs,
Oh, I
I
remember.
was always dancing to that and singing that shit at the top of my lungs, man.
And well, in my lifetime, I can't recall a diss track being put out there just like a regular song. Everyone, my little sister knows the lyrics to back to back. I'm sorry, Meek. You took that's probably no. It's not the biggest L in rap beef because we like we just said, some people never even got known in rap beef. Some people got
Yeah.
taking bigger L's. Shout out Ja Rule. Hey,
Right, but like Ether's
but
not playing in the club.
exactly,
But back to back was fucking. I still hear
bumping
that shit in the
everywhere.
club.
Exactly, and everyone knew it. Meek took a big ass L. He lost Nick. Hey, he lost Nicki right after that. Come on.
Drake even said, "Don't talk to me once you guys break up." Or what did he say? He had a line about that.
Oh,
Like
something
when
about
you're
he's not
just a
gonna be
friend.
surprised. Yeah. And then, hey, hold on. He wasn't done. He was not done. We all thought he was done because it was over. What Meek put out. We were talking about
Exactly. We
this.
can't even.
I should have looked it up. I'm sorry, Meek. I am sorry. But then
It's
I
good.
do remember he put out War Pain after, but then Drake put out Summer 16.
Yeah, you know they
You
dropped that
want
song,
to
those
beat
songs
me
the
a
same
little.
day.
He was talking about everyone. Come on. He was talking about bumping back to back on this in the same hotel that Meek was in.
That's just
Come
it's
on.
overkill. That was just overkill.
Hey. And people want to say Twitter fingers. Drake don't have Twitter fingers. He responded. Come on. Hey, to me, that's Drake's biggest W, Meek's biggest O. Because hey,
For sure.
Drake's taking an L too. I ain't gotta lie. But in that one, we came out with I like Charged Up. I like Charged Up.
I did too.
I like Summer 16, but back to back, one of the biggest diss tracks of all time. It was ridiculous what he did to me.
Favorite Drake song.
And Meek's response, like we were talking about some of these other rap beefs, the responses were they're all right, they're good. Meek he couldn't respond. Like I listened to the song, it was okay, but it ain't it. Like Drake murdered you already. Like
The one where he talks about Drake getting peed on.
yeah.
That was like the
Like,
only good thing.
Drake's already doing elbow drops on him, man. The referee's closing his eyes, and Drake's doing the chair shot, doing some Eddie Guerrero type shit. Rest in peace, Eddie. Come on. Like, it was over. Like, me couldn't do anymore. Hey, they made up, and guess what? Drake gifted him with another hit.
Oh yeah, then they made up at the concert, and then what they dropped. What song was that? Like
not going bad. Going bad?
yeah, going bad, going
Yeah,
bad.
going
That
bad,
was
going
it.
bad. Exactly. Drake, come on, man. Drake could
Hey,
go. Go ahead.
those guys do make good songs together though.
They do. I ain't gonna lie, they do. But hey, the reason they beat was because Meek was drunk or something, talking about he wouldn't have put Drake on there if he didn't know he didn't write that lyric. Come on, man.
But
Drake,
you know what's crazy about this beef that we haven't talked about? Meek Mill was right.
the ghostwriting, yeah,
Drake did have a ghostwriter, and they do talk about like I've heard the reference tracks.
100%. But hey, how many people got ghostwriters, Jake? Tell me. Tell me.
I know my boy M don't. I
Ah,
know he don't. That's why he's number one because he
ah,
don't. But
ah.
nowadays, a lot of you motherfuckers have ghostwriters. A lot of you motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You
Hey,
just ain't honest.
and you gonna tell me you like Drake any less that you heard about him having ghostwriters? Hell no. Come on, man. Because when Drake puts it together, when he does his own bars, it's amazing. And guess what? He does favors for these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers can't perform like him. So he gives them a bag, makes their track a fucking hit.
That's true. He's a writer himself. He writes for Kanye all the time.
Which brings me to my next beef.
Which one is
We
that?
gonna be talking about Yeezy and my boy the Six God again. Drizzy
Oh,
Drake.
you got Kanye and Drake?
I got Kanye and Drake. I was gonna leave it to them, but I felt like that you gave it to me right there. That
I gave you a
opening
good transition. Look, it's
yeah,
the longest fucking beef ever for like frenemies.
it's as at the moment of this recording, the beef is made up, but Drake also said he just made up for business reasons. That is
Yeah.
not real. We also heard that. But as of now, they're cordial. They I don't know. I'm not even sure.
I don't know because like with Kanye saying stuff about all the Jews and stuff, you know, Drake's a Jew. You might took that personally.
This is true. This is true. Drake
Right?
is Jewish. I never even thought about that.
And maybe that's why he doesn't like Jews. Because of Drake. You ever think about that? I mean, and did he leak the stuff about Drake's son? Supposedly it wasn't. Supposedly it was a woman, but we don't know.
No, or 40, no, 44? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 40,
Yeah,
supposedly
40.
40's girl or something.
Yeah, supposedly that, but we don't know. I think it was
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
because Drake
It
said he
just
told
sounds
Kanye.
more. Yeah,
Drake said he told Kanye, and then what do you know? His fucking artist has the information as well. Connect the two and two together, too easy. But
yeah,
these guys are always throwing subliminal shots to each other, calling each other out, this and that. It's a love-hate relationship at the end of the day. But guess
it
what?
is.
I'm here. I'm all here for it. Drake moved down the block from Kim and Kanye's house. We don't know if Drake really fucked Kim. We don't know if Kiki, do you love me? We
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
don't know. We don't know, but he puts it out there like he knows.
He knows, man. He puts it out there like, come on, man. Hey, and I love Kanye. Hey, I got Kanye and Drake both on my Mount Rushmore, but I also love beef.
Who do you pick as a winner in that beef though?
It's still ongoing. It's still ongoing.
It's gonna forever be going.
That's why I have it on my Mount Rushmore. Because guess what? Even though they said we're peaceful right now, in my opinion, is some shit's gonna blow up one way or another. You know it is, and we're gonna
Yeah,
have a little bit more. But hopefully one day we can name a specific track that is dedicated, like a diss track towards one another. You know?
yeah, because it's just a lot of subliminals. I mean,
Yeah,
sicko mode probably, and then laugh now, cry later. It's kind of just about
exactly.
just dissing
It's like,
Kanye, but
or when Drake gets on a feature and says he's not gonna wear no Adidas or fuck
yeah,
Adidas, fuck the stripes. Well, I bet you Kanye appreciates that now that he ain't with Adidas either now. But it's all these shots
yeah,
like
sure.
that, subliminals. Hopefully one day they dedicate it. But I love it. One of my favorite ones, two of my favorite artists. I got love and hate with both of them sometimes too. But I'm here all for it. Moving on
What's
to
your fourth?
last and final is the Jay. That's the greatest of all time. You
Oh,
didn't put
I
this
already
on
know.
there because you thought it was a given. Like everyone should know this by now. But guess what? Some people might not know this. Tupac versus Biggie Smalls. The notorious B.I.G. versus Tupac Shakur. Come
Look,
on.
Hit 'em Up's one of my favorite diss tracks.
Greatest diss track of all time was produced. Who Shot Ya was supposedly not towards Pac. It was just seemed that way that he made it before he got shot. But we don't know because he dropped it right after Pac got shot. So we don't know.
Well, it's definitely the realest rap beef because
Oh,
both of them
all right,
got
people.
whacked within
Exactly.
a certain time frame, like within a year.
Of the whole beef as well. Hey, Pac got done where Vegas right after Tyson fight and shit. And then Biggie in LA.
And it
Crazy.
started a war between
East and West.
yeah, like every rapper was dissing each other. You either had
Exactly.
Pac side or you had Biggie side.
Hey, my boy Andre 3000 had said, the South got something to say.
Your mic cut off.
What?
Your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh my Lord. Pardon the disruption. You hear me?
It might have been me, actually. I don't know.
Oh my.
Now I can hear you though.
Well, like I was saying, my boy Andre 3000 said the South got something to say. Because no one gave a fuck about anything else but the East Coast, West Coast during this beat. That's all that mattered. But sad.
Yeah, and then Outkast, that's when they started popping off around that time too, right? Like 96.
And then sadly, this beef ended up with both being murdered. But Tupac, Biggie, two of the greatest, went at it. They were it was a friendship at the beginning, but hey, some friendships always end up in beef. Some of these were friendships. Drake and Meek were friends. Nas and Hov were friends. Drake and Easy friends. I don't know about Eminem and MGK.
I don't think those two will ever make up.
Every beef has got their own characteristic towards it. But this one, I mean, I had to put it on there, but like you said, I don't even need to say much. If you know about rap, you know about Tupac and Biggie, you know this beef. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the greatest beefs, saddest beefs, whatever you want to call it, but hit them up. First off, fuck you. Oh, man, I want to be too bold. Sorry. That's why I fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Damn.
Best intro to his song.
It's pumped up. Shout out. Rest in peace to them both. But that's my Mount Rushmore, Jay. I got Drake versus Meek. I gotta agree with you. Nas versus Hov. I got Drake again versus Eazy-E. Beef ongoing. And got East Coast versus West Coast, Pac versus Big. That's my Mount Rushmore, Jay.
It's a good list, but it's not better than mine, but it's good.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you would comment and tell us whose Mount Rushmore was better, just go ahead. My name is Fernando, Fernando, because Jay, you got MGK and M on there. No way.
The two hardest white boys, man. Come on.
No way. There's no possibility. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, tell us what you think. Tell us your favorite rap beef. Tell us your Mount Rushmore of rap beefs. That is ours. Until next time, we're going to be talking a little bit more MMA this week because Usman versus Edwards this week, but that was our rap beef for today.
Let's go.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe.
Check it out now. Yo, we on one. Me and Bridget started the new pod. Go talking for hot. Letting you know in case you forgot. Talking shit about the pod. I make your soul rot. Oh God, let's go.